Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda Hudson. I am the Assistant Director with the BARD MA in Global Studies program. So we are a one-year master's program based both in Vienna at Central European University and then in New York as well. So you can see a couple of our campuses here. It's truly a global program with a global focus. So a lot of times the question I get is, what is global studies, right? And actually you get to decide this. We are a very multidisciplinary program, trying to tackle the world's most pressing global and transnational problems. A lot of things that are happening in the world that are challenges and that are interesting to our students aren't confined to one border. So really do try to combine both theory and practice to help you address what you think is most pressing in the global sphere. So a lot of our students come from many disciplines, many backgrounds to study a variety of topics through a combination of electives, your internship, and where you would like to pursue your capstone. And I'll go over all of those in just a moment. So we really are a global classroom, and this comes from the diversity of the backgrounds and experiences of our students. We do not collect students from one particular major or undergraduate institution. We have students in this cohort for this year with backgrounds in computer science and international relations and journalism, human rights across the board. We do pride ourselves on the diversity of our student body in particular. And this picture is our current cohort while they're at CEU this semester. And just looking at their faces, I see students from Kazakhstan, Myanmar, Nigeria, Palestine, Kosovo, Iraq, and the United States. So really a wide variety of students so that you're learning from each other and not just from the faculty. Because the program is set in 2 different continents and 2 different campuses, you'll have a variety of different teaching methods. And then we do see students from across the board in terms of where they're at in their academic studies, whether that's straight out of undergrad, preparing for a pre-professional focus, going on to additional education, or students who are a little bit more advanced in their careers, wanting to come back, reinforce their skills with additional education, or perhaps change the direction where they're going entirely. So again, this is a one-year master's program. Our core degree is based again in Vienna and New York City, where you spend the fall at Central European University in Vienna, studying in the International Relations Department. And then you join us here in New York for the spring semester at the BGIA campus in Midtown Manhattan, taking additional courses and an internship. Starting this recruitment cycle for next year's cohort, we're also offering an all New York-based program where you'll spend the fall not at CEU, but at BARD's Annandale campus in upstate New York, and then joining us again in the spring at the BGIA campus so that everyone is together. You can find more information on our curriculum on our website, which I'll share in the chat after I'm done talking here. But the breakdown of the program is essentially in the fall, regardless of which campus. You'll be focused on the theory behind the world order, right? How the world works according to international relations theory. Whereas in the spring, you'll take a few more topic-based and skills-based courses to kind of prepare you to tackle those challenges that you learn about in the theory portion of the program. You can apply for both or either option. I will say that the New York track will be extremely limited in terms of space. So if you are interested in this program, apply to both. The New York track will be smaller and will also have less financial aid opportunities available. Whereas the majority of our students will start in Vienna at Central European University. So a great portion of our program is the internship, and this is a requirement to graduate with this degree. Everyone has to pursue a part-time internship with an organization working in global affairs in New York City. We also have a capstone component. This is not a thesis. This is a way for you to combine the theory and the practice and the work experience that you've acquired over the year to address a global issue that you find compelling and that you would like to address in the future, whether that's through your work or through additional research. Here are just a few of our internship partners. These are organizations that we have built relationships with through the BGIA campus over the last 20 years. The names bolded here are the ones where we currently have students at these internships at the graduate level. But our cohort from last year, you can add Charney Research, the European American Business Organization, Foreign Policy Association, and Welcome to Chinatown. So if you're interested in any of these organizations, I'm happy to chat later. But just giving you an idea of the types of organizations that we connect you with. They run a variety of themes and topics, whether that's climate change, public health, international affairs, consulting, nonprofit organizations, etc. So of course, in addition to all of the curriculum, we do offer social events and professional development opportunities. Every semester in the spring, you'll go to at least one Broadway show and a baseball game. We do a tour of the UN, but across both semesters, you'll have the opportunity to engage with speakers and guest lecturers working in global affairs. The core element of the professional development is the resume and cover letter tutorials. So we don't just say, okay, good luck finding an internship. As assistant director, I work closely with every single student to help make their applications as competitive as possible. The internships that I mentioned earlier are not direct matches. You are responsible for applying and securing the position on your own, but I do offer as much guidance as possible to help you secure an internship. And then we also offer networking opportunities and ways to build your professional profile into the future, because it is very much a pre-professional degree option. A lot of people are often curious about where our students went on from this degree. So this is our cohort from last year at our graduation celebration. Several of our students are continuing with additional degrees or certificate programs. We have a student who's now a trainee at the European Central Bank. Someone is working at the Konrad Adenauer Foundation as a program coordinator. We have a student at the Africa Climate Mobility Initiative and the International Monetary Fund Youth Fellowship. So this, again, is where you want to take it. We'll give you a solid foundation of skills and theory to apply to these topics, and you decide where you want to focus your energy through your choice of electives, your choice of internship, and how you develop your capstone project. We do have very generous financial aid available through OSIN. This is need-based and you apply for the financial aid through the regular application. This financial aid is as much as a tuition waiver and additional support to cover housing and living expenses as needed. Aid is not considered as part of your admission. It comes after a decision. So that is available and you're very much encouraged to apply. Our applications closed February 1st of 2023. Hopefully that QR code still works, but that will lead you straight to our admissions page. You can find the full details of what's required to apply for the program on our website, but I will say that the statement of purpose is the most important element. This is where we'll ask you to tell us how you became interested in this program, what issue you're eager to explore, what led you to wanting to pursue this as a career or as additional research. We really want to know about you and how you plan on using this degree program. And right now, there is no application fee or standardized testing requirement beyond English proficiency. If you have any questions, again, I'm on the right there, Amanda Hudson, Assistant Director, and then Michelle Murray is our Faculty Director. Either of us are more than willing to answer questions. And again, I'll put my contact information and the link to our website in the chat.